Anyone got a pencil? Hello, my name's Mark and I'm the host of the Mixtape podcast, where every week on the show I will ask my guests to make up an imaginary mixtape. They'll give it a title and pick 6 tracks. Track 1, what's going to be your intro track, your attention grabber, your track 1 side one that's going to draw me in and make me want to listen to the rest of your tape. Track 2, pick a song that you sing loud and proud when you're on your own in the car or the shower. Track 3, pick your favourite cover version. Track 4, pick a song you wish you could have played to your 18-year-old self. Track 5, pick a song that you would put on your mixtape to let the listener know that you are romantically interested. And track 6, I'm going to ask them to pick something a little bit obscure, maybe a B-side or an album track. Don't forget to smash that follow or plus sign at the top of the page and you'll be notified every time there's a new episode. And you can follow me on Instagram at the Mixtape Perth. Hope you enjoy this week's chat. Hello and welcome to this week's Mixtape. And on this week's show, I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by Beau and Luke from Ghost Care. How are you, fellas?
Very good. Good to be here.
I've just got a quick question for you, and it literally just occurred to me just then as I was speaking. Has anyone ever called you two the Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have.
I don't know. It's not many. You're in a good class of people.
Yeah, less than you think.
People of a certain age, I think, like old geezers like me, probably. But yeah, it was a great show. It was like a Saturday afternoon, like sort of tea time show that I used to watch when I was a kid. Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, it was the two brothers, obviously. Yeah, just as I said your names, I was like, oh, it's the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah,
it's a weird coincidence, actually.
Okay, so your new single Arcade is out now, and you're off on a bit of a supporting tour around the country. You're playing Badlands in Perth on the 8th of September, Workers Club in Fitzroy, 21st of September, 22nd of September, Black Bear Lodge in Brisbane, and the 23rd of September, Waywoods in Sydney. Oztix.com.au for tickets, or I'm pretty sure there's a link in your bio, is that right? For Ghost Care Band on Instagram?
Correct. Yep. Instagram's
cool.
Probably the best place to go.
Yep, go through your link tree, oztix.com.au for tickets. Has it been a while since you've been out and around the country? Are you looking forward to getting out again?
Well, it hasn't been a super long time. I think it was August. No, we're in August. Maybe July and August that we were with Spacey Jane, but we were only in New South Wales and Queensland, and we weren't hitting the major cities. We were hitting regional towns.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which was a good jaunt, but yeah, and we've been itching just to get back out there ever since.
Badlands, I know. You're probably aware that it's closing down. Is it going to be a bit of a farewell for you? Sad to see it go, sort of thing. You played there before?
Yeah,
definitely.
I feel like we've had some of our best gigs there, some of our own gigs. So it's sad to see it go. Yeah,
I think to this date, my favorite ever gig we played there, and it was, I don't know, it was when WA had that time, just for a little bit, where we were the only ones that had gigs, really.
Oh yeah,
and we'd sold out our first ever show, right? And it was under this new cap, 300 people or whatever, whereas Badlands can hold like 500 or whatever. And we'd sold out our first show as 300, right? And we were super stoked. And then the day before the show, they said, we've increased capacity to 500.
And then we just had like all these people on the door. We're like, you get a ticket, you get a ticket.
You get a ticket.
Yeah, we were just telling them, you can have 10 door spots if you come to this.
Yeah. Honestly, we were telling every man and his dog, just get down there. And it created a vibe, I tell you. And
that was pretty funny.
It was electric.
I feel like not joking when we say there was like 100+ people on the door. Just because we just smashed it.
And we ended up getting a 450. which is a good effort.
Yeah, nice. And that's so annoying when that happens. You must have been absolutely devo. Absolutely devo.
Seriously.
I was watching the video earlier for Arcade, and as an 80s sort of kid who spent far too many hours video gaming, I really enjoyed that video. It looked like a lot of fun to make.
So much fun. It was it's the first time we've really taken a back seat on the video front. Usually we come up with the idea and we run with it. We're not leading the show per se, but we're coming up with ideas on the spot, and it's very unorganized. And this was a different affair, and we were into it. Really, we could just act. We could be actors.
Yeah, and it suits the song as well because it's got that kind of synthy sort of electronic, sort of slightly 80s sort of vibe to it as well. So it absolutely captures that as well. Really enjoyed that video. Nice one. So let's get into your mixtape. So you both picked a song each, so it's all good. We'll go through all the songs. So track one, we'll go in alphabetical order. So I'll start with you, Beau. Track one, and what was your mixtape track that you would put on track one that would grab my attention and make me want to listen to the rest of your tape?
I chose Summer of '69, Bryan Adams. And
absolute cracker.
It is a cracker, right? It's just, I don't even know much of Bryan Adams' catalog, but that one, I get nostalgic, and I didn't even listen to it when I was younger or anything. It's just that kind of song. I feel like it rips you in.
You didn't listen to it in '69.
I certainly wasn't around, but
yeah, it's one of them. That would probably be on my shower song. I sing loud and proud in the shower. That would probably be on my list for that category as well. The funniest story I know about that song is: are you familiar with Ryan Adams? Not Bryan Adams, but Ryan Adams, the alt country sort of singer songwriter.
I am.
He had a guy kicked out of one of his shows a few years back for continuously requesting Summer of '69 at his show. He had no chill about it at all. He had no sense of humour, and he got about.
So over it.
Yeah,
he was so
I think
over it.
he just got secure. He literally got the guy booted out of the concert. Yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. But he's coming to Perth, I think January. I think January he's coming to Perth. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. He's one of them sort of artists, Ryan Adams. I think he comes across like it's hit or miss when you see him live, depending on what mood he's in. Whether it's one of the best shows of your life, or whether it's like shouldn't have bothered. Yeah, I think he's that sort of artist. But yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. And Luke, what was your attention grabber, mate, that you went with?
I just picked. Lately, I've been back on one of my high school bands called Foals. They just have this huge riff song called Inhaler, and just kind of reminds me of high school and part of the reason I play. I feel real bluesy and heavy. When that riff, that chorus, like sort of heavy part of the song comes in, it's absolutely in that category of attention grabber for sure. Track two of the mixtape, Beau, is a song that you sing loud and proud when you're on your own in the car or the shower, mate. What'd you go with? Yeah, I went with I've actually listened to your podcast, and I know you don't like the word guilty pleasure, but this isn't. You're a fan. Good on you, mate. No, I don't like that phrase. No, I don't know. Not that I don't like it. I don't mind other people using it. I just don't use it myself because I don't feel guilty. I don't know. This is me coming out of the closet of my love affair for Casey Musgraves, or coming out of the shower singing a song. You know, her song "Slow Burn." I don't know if you've heard it, but it's I actually love the song. I wish I chose that. When I saw you picked it, I was like, oh, damn it. Because like I hadn't even heard of her, and then I heard she won a Grammy, and I just had it in my mind that she was some artist that is just at the top of the peak right now because someone's put her up there, or she's, and I was like, oh, how did she get there? And me and Luke used to kind of we had this joke going for a long time where we were like singing this song, but we'd say, get on my horse, get my saddle, I get on my horse, and I get in a where to go. And we would just do that for hours. I'm not even kidding. Just so you know, that's the promo clip for the podcast that's going out on Instagram. We had myself in. Southern accent joke going for so long, and then hours. We were doing that because you kept saying to me, you were like, "Oh, you got to listen to Casey Musgraves," and my reaction was that.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it,
and then he got into it.
Yeah,
You're into it now.
I got obsessed with it.
Pay me out, but really good song.
I always thought she was a bit of a sort of a Wish Taylor Swift, but no, there's definitely a bit of substance there. Like you say, she cleaned. I think that year she cleaned up at the Grammys. It wasn't just the one. I think she won like 2 or 3 maybe.
She won everything
for that album.
Like,
Luke, what did you go with, mate, for your song that you sing loud and proud in the shower?
I feel like this song. I love ballpark music, and this song just comes to me when I'm idle. This song will just come to me. I just love the chorus.
When you're an idol,
when I'm an idol, yeah. when I'm when I'm like bored and doing nothing,
Yeah.
I just love ballpark music so much, and this is just the first song I thought of. This
is always my favourite because cover versions for me are some of the best tracks out there. But yeah, so Beau, track 3. I asked you to pick your favourite cover version, mate. What did you go with?
I still can't choose. I think I'm going to go with "Knowing You, Knowing Me" by Angie McMahon.
Okay.
How do you say that, by the way?
McMahon.
McMahon. Okay.
McMahon. Yeah, I think it's a Scottish or Irish name. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. This got me into her music, which is cool. I think it was a Triple J one. Triple J, like a version. But I just thought the band played so well. They changed it up a bit. Dynamically, it really just captivated me. And I feel like not a lot of bands do that for their covers. They just go hard. Really did something beautiful with it, and I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I like what was the track that got me into a slow mover? I love that track. We've all been there with your drunk partner outside the kebab shop at like 2 a.m. Just want to go home, mate. Just want to go home. What are we doing here? Like, yeah, I love that track.
Someone's just that bit more drunk than you.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Okay, and Luke, what did you go with?
So at first what I chose, I butchered. I thought it meant like what cover version will we play, but
okay, right.
Yeah. But then I realized, and there's this. I think they're from the States, so this band called Howdy or Hovdy. I don't know how to say it. And they have a cover of "Warning Sign" by Coldplay. Okay. That is really cool. They've like sped it up a bit, and they've put this kind of backbeaty thing going on to it. It's really cool.
I haven't heard that one, so I'll have to look that one up. I think that's the second time Coldplay have made an appearance on the cover version. I think Trent from Last Quokka picked "In Stingray," which is, I think, for me, that's one of the best that's one of the best Leica versions ever. I think that one. Yeah, Coldplay. Are you going to be catching them at the stadium? or have you put your names in the frame?
Yeah, we were
playing. We're not merely watching. We are playing.
We are.
How good would that be?
Yeah.
To get on to Jeremy and get him to put you forward.
Exactly.
He's working on it.
I would love to be there. I would love to be there, but I didn't. I don't even like standing in line for McDonald's, let alone.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there, mate.
In a ticket queue for that long.
Yeah. I think I was just put off by how quickly it would sell out and the queuing and stuff.
Yeah. No doubt. I'm going to try and get Chris Martin on the podcast and get on the guest list. That's my plan.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A few weeks ago, episode 1, I had Steve Kilby on, which was just unbelievably lucky. And so buoyed by that sort of win, I started really taking the piss and like asking like Carole King and do you know what I mean, like Roger Waters and people.
just yeah.
Yeah, why not, mate? Yeah, absolutely
Seriously.
ridiculous.
Early on in our band, we just email everyone, because they can only say no, right?
Exactly right. Yeah.
But we got like 1 or 2 emails back every time, and those people we are still in contact with. So you got to shoot for the stars, right?
Track number 4, Beau. What's a song that you wish you could have played to your 18-year-old self?
For me, it was Jupiter 4 by Sharon Van Etten, because I think it would have gotten me out of a bit of a rut of like just writing, or like seeing that pop is so much more than what I was doing at the time, I guess, and just like the indie rock stuff. I feel like this is like a bit more alternate. It's just a song I've gone so deep into because I think it's beautiful not only lyrically and the way it's recorded, the drums and crazy reverb on the drums and the synths. Yeah, really like it.
I'd never heard of her, and then she covered, or I saw that she covered a song by an American singer-songwriter called Vic Chestnut that I really, really like, and that's how she sort of came up. And it was one of them Spotify suggested sort of artists. I think she played in Perth not that long ago. Did you see her?
No, I think Tanae did.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Our bass player. Oh, Luke did as well.
Yeah, God, I
They
forgot
went on
about
a
that.
date without me. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Where were you? Probably in the library or something.
Yeah, I was reading a book.
Okay, Luke, what's your track 5 that you wish you could have played to your 18-year-old self, mate?
I picked Helplessness Blues by Fleet Foxes. I feel like this is the first like folky song that I kind of really connected with, and I feel like I really struggled to do that when I was younger in my playing music. I just wanted to play hard and fast for a while. And I feel like this changed my perspective a bit about what I liked to musically, like what I just enjoyed to listen to.
I think they're fairly like I wouldn't say they're underrated because a lot of people do rate them, but in terms of like sales and size of venues that they sell out, I don't think they get as much like kudos as they do really, because yeah, they're massive and like their albums are they're going to be like in 30, 40 years time they'll be like looked upon, I think, as like classic albums. And they kicked off that kind of like, you had bands like Lumineers and Mumford and Sons, and like after the Fleet Foxes came in, there was like that's what like record companies do. It's like, they're successful. Let's find more bands like them, and then you suddenly you suddenly get a glut of artists like that. Yeah, Fleet Foxes, absolutely love that. Track 5, Beau. What is a song you would put on your mixtape to let the listener know that you're romantically interested?
Leon Bridges, I chose a song called Coming Home. Yep. This was an album that I just frothed when it came out, and I've loved everything he's done since. I saw him recently, and
were you in Busso?
That's one. No, I was at the Perth show. It was in Frio.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's a sexy man for sure. So I think
I nearly lost my girlfriend that night in Busso, and I thought that was it. It was over. Like
Likewise.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I was almost turning. I feel
like
he was
so good. 100%. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was just like, so maybe that shouldn't be. If I'm romantically interested, I don't want them to know that he exists in the world. So
exactly
I'm going to retract that, and you can move on to Luke.
The gig in Busso, he was supported by the Teskey brothers, Thelma Plum. It was great show. That was incredible. My first sort of big gig once things opened up again, and I'm a big Leon Bridges fan, so yeah, really took the opportunity to enjoy that, and well, not hopefully because I might lose my girlfriend again, but yeah.
Yeah. What I loved about the show was it's all about the music. He's got some of the best session players going around, and they weren't using tracks. They were just like, it was all the music. It was all the acoustic instruments that were on stage, and it sounded incredible. I don't think I've seen musicians work together that well in a while, and it kind of changed my direction of Ghost Care songwriting, because I was kind of thinking of going into that tracks land and getting the in-ears and stuff, but then I saw him do that, and I was like, we don't need to. Like, there's something so pure about a band just playing their music and playing it well, and we try and do that. We try and play our music to the best of our abilities, and hopefully it stands up.
Absolutely. I was lucky enough to catch his sound check in Busso as well. I took the kids to the skate park down the foreshore there in Busso, which is right next to where they were set up. And then we got there and his Texas Sun's playing. I was like, this is sweet. How good is this?
That's the
sound check as well. Yeah, it was brilliant.
So good.
Yeah, I know. It was a great gig. Okay, Luke, what's your track 5 that you would put on your mixtape to let the listener know you're romantically interested, mate?
I picked Eat, Sleep, Wake by Bombay Bicycle Club.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, an album like that. It's a single from an album that Bo and I just really loved, and I was obsessed with it. And I just feel like it's a song about just wanting to do nothing but hang out with your favorite person. And that's why I picked it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, mate. That's what it's all about. Track 6 is your what's something you would put on your mixtape. It's a little bit obscure, maybe a B-side or an album track or something like that.
For me, it was a band called Gazy. They're a Perth act. Back in the his like 2 years ago, they were just mopping the floors with everyone.
Good pick.
Yeah, and they just called it quits. And we were on tour recently, like I said, and we're doing this tour, and it was a show a night for like 3 weeks, right? So there's lots of driving in between. We had lots of time to explore music, and they put out a song called Parts 1610, which is literally just one song, but it's 45 minutes in length. So it's pretty much an album.
Wow. Yeah.
And we listened to it all the way through, and I was speechless. It's just it's almost a shame that it's like just one song, because I'd love to listen to a few parts a bit more independently, you know what I mean? But obviously they haven't really been playing for about 2 years. Yeah, so they've obviously just chucked it up because either to be creative or just to showcase all the music that they still had. Either way, I'm such a big fan of their music and what they're doing.
Yeah, I haven't heard those either, so I'll have to check them out. So they just split up. They haven't joined other bands or doing other stuff, or
I think lead guy Josiah, he's obviously got his other project that he's heavily involved with, and this was like side thing. Josiah, the main man, he's in another project that he's heavily involved with, so it's probably was his main thing, and then this was like the side hustle. But I don't know what happened, but we were all of Ghost Care was so sad to not see them playing around, because we were like every gig for a while there.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever got to play with them either. Did we? Did they play with us?
We were jibbed.
Yeah, get big time. Thanks, Josiah and Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Okay, and Luke, what's your track 6 song that's a little bit obscure, or a B-side or something like that, album track?
Foles released a bunch of like solo recordings on their deluxe album, and that's what I picked. It was like a COVID thing. They did like a video, and they're actually really, really cool.
Is that the ones that look like, or they actually are shot on like CCTV? Is that those ones?
Yeah, they're called CCTV sessions, and they're really cool.
Did they actually use CCTV? Because it looks really good. If they didn't, they've made it look really, really good, like they have.
Yeah, and there's even the angle. It looks like it's like in the corner of the room. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet. I'm gonna write.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I hadn't seen them either. Obviously, I'm aware of Foles, but I hadn't seen those sessions. And I had a little look and a listen earlier. Yeah, it's well worth checking out. Foles CCTV sessions. Okay, that's the end of the mixtape. Ghost Care. Thanks so much for coming on the show, Luke and Beau. Really appreciate you guys coming on. Good luck with the tour and the single.
Thanks so much, Mark. Cheers.
That was a really fun chat with Luke and Beau from Ghost Care. Don't forget, you can download their new single, Arcade, from all the streaming platforms and through their Bandcamp page. That was a Mixtape podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to jump up to the top of the page and smash that follow button, and you'll be notified every time there's a new episode. Or follow me on Instagram at the Mixtape Perth. Till the next time.